Hello my loves, welcome back to the channel. The name is Palesa M and today's wash day is going to be a little bit different. Instead of telling you the steps, I'm going to be telling you the mistakes you make during your wash days. I'm doing this because I've gotten a lot of questions about washing my hair, or I've gotten a routine but my hair is still not growing. And I thought I would talk you through some of the mistakes that you make during the wash days. Let me know if this is helpful. So the first mistake is undoing your protective styles. I've noticed that a lot of us like to wear protective styles, whether it's cornrows or braids or wearing it in twist outs or even having the wigs on. And taking these down, you have to be very gentle. You have to do it very slowly, because if you're ripping your hair apart, that does nothing for the length retention. So that is why you'll see that you keep your protective styles in for a few weeks and you're thinking, well, my hair has grown, but when you take it out, you're rough with your hair and you lose the length of your hair, which does absolutely nothing for your journey. The second thing is detangling. So if you don't detangle your hair, you are just messing it up also, because you'll rip through it with your fingers if you work through your hair with your fingers, or if you use a comb through your hair, you're just going to rip it and your hair is going to end up breaking, and that is also going to set you back. Always use a wide tooth comb to detangle your hair. As you can see, I did it section by section. I didn't do it once off. I find that doing it once off, it lets me put a lot of tension in my hair and I tend to lose a lot more hair. Pardon my armpits, I'm due for a wax. I'm so sorry about that. Wetting your hair before washing it. So you guys would know, I always make sure I saturate my hair in water before I wash it. This just makes it easier for the shampoo to get through all my strands, but it does also help in terms of hydrating the hair first. Water is a hydrating thing, so hydrating your hair before you put the shampoo in it, and using a hydrating shampoo. If you have dry hair, try to find a hydrating shampoo, but the first point of hydration is water. So wetting my hair before I shampoo my hair just helps with the shampoo process. And as you saw, I didn't wring my hair out after I wet it before the shampoo step, just because it makes the shampooing better. That's why my shampoos lather up. The next mistake is pulling your shampoo from the roots to the ends of your hair. That is a cardinal mistake that you are making, only because your ends are the oldest part of your hair, and if you're pulling the shampoo right through, chances are you're stripping them of the little moisture and the oils that they have in them. So when you shampoo your hair, always focus on the roots of your hair, so your roots and your scalp, and then slightly work it through. The shampoo will most likely run down to the ends of your hair, but never focus on saturating that hair with shampoo. Always shampoo your hair at least twice, just to make sure that your scalp and your roots are clean. This is very important if you're trying to grow your hair, because contrary to popular belief, dirty hair doesn't grow. Dirt just clogs up your follicles and that does nothing for hair growth. So if you clean your scalp very well, make sure your scalp is clean, make sure your scalp is moisturized, and your hair will grow from the roots. It will be healthy from the minute it pops out of that follicle. So clean scalp is one of the keys to growing healthy, relaxed hair. After the shampoo step, make sure you rinse out your hair very well. Make sure there aren't any traces of shampoo left in your hair, and also be very careful not to use water that is too hot. I know mine is looking steamy. I'm using a very close range lens and it's auto zoom, so it's focusing on the water while my hair is in the water, but the water is not too hot. Then when you rinse out your hair, draining the water from your hair, as you can see, I don't wring my hair. I gently squeezed it while it was in the ponytail, and then I left whatever water was in there, because that is also going to help with the deep conditioning step, which is the next mistake a lot of people make: deep conditioning. A lot of people don't deep condition their hair, and your hair is missing out, quite frankly, because deep conditioning, especially if you wear protective styles, deep conditioning just returns the moisture, it nourishes your hair, but also gives your hair that little extra loving, because sometimes we tend to neglect our hair when it's in protective style. Deep conditioning can help thicken your hair. Deep conditioning will help with detangling. Deep conditioning will help with hair growth, and most importantly, it will help soften the roots of your hair if you're stretching out a relaxer. Another mistake people tend to make: if you have a sensitive scalp, apply it to your ends first and then pull it up towards your roots. If your scalp is very sensitive, then leave a little bit of space. Don't apply it directly to your scalp, because I do know some people suffer from scalp eczema and psoriasis and dermatitis, so that is the best way I would advise. Now, with deep conditioning, I know hooded dryers are very expensive. I don't have one myself. Wearing aluminium heat caps helps with circulating heat, because deep conditioning with heat has amazing benefits. Heat just helps that deep conditioner, penetrate through the hair shaft and give you the maximum results. So what I like to do, I just put a plastic bag over my hair, and then I use these aluminium heat caps that I got at a local hair shop. If you're looking for them, do type in Google aluminium heat caps, and surely they will pop out somewhere near you, or you can order them online and they will be delivered to you. I left in my deep conditioner for 30 minutes. When you deep condition, try to leave your deep conditioner in for at least 30 to 45 minutes. This is without heat. It would be quicker if you had one of those hooded cap dryers, or if you have a hooded dryer. I'm a little bit afraid of those caps, because part of me is like, if it explodes, then there goes my head and my hair. But after deep conditioning, take your time and rinse it out. As you can see, I am washing, especially at the nape, because I realized if I leave deep conditioner in there, I do get pimples and tiny bumps. So I'm just rinsing it out. And again, please watch how I wring the water out. I'm not wringing my hair out intensively, because I don't want any breakage. So the next step is towel drying. A lot of people use towels. Towels do make your hair a little bit frizzy. So if you can, get a microfiber towel, or if you're like me and you're like, the girl on the frugal side of things, then use a t-shirt to dry your hair. I just wrap it in a t-shirt. I go about my business, and then after 10 minutes, I'll unravel it. Use a leave-in conditioner after towel drying or t-shirt drying your hair. It just helps with detangling. I'm using the L'Oreal Elvive hyaluronic mist, and then I'm going to go in with a cream leave-in from Design Essentials. This just helps with my hair, and the quicker you apply the leave-in, the better, because it gets to soak in the moisture that is left in your hair after washing. So this is what my hair looks like. Lately I've just been putting it in a claw clip and leaving my hair just to kind of air dry a little bit before I go in with the hair dryer. I know a lot of people are like, air dry your hair, air dry your hair. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't work. I suffer from hygro fatigue, so the quicker I dry my hair, the better. When I leave my hair in this state, it gets to be brittle and weak. So hair dryers are not bad. I just do it on the low heat setting when I do hair dry it. So I went and I did my hair off camera. I used my Bella Armani growth oil on my scalp and this Nizani Strange Fusion nighttime treatment on the length of my hair, and I just made these little braids because I will be wearing wigs. This just makes it easier for me to oil my hair during the week, and you can see my scalp is clean. These braids are so shiny. My hair is looking happy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've picked up on some of the mistakes that you make, and let me know in the comment section what it is that you're going to be doing differently. Leave me your questions. I'll be happy to address them in my next video. Please don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe.